How you doing, Zach?
I'm blessed, man. What's up?
All good, all good. Hold on a second here. Let me turn the alarm on. I only have a short period of time. So yeah, last time I talked to you, we were talking about doing the probates. I'm planting seeds with that in the virtual market that I have. Obviously, multiple contacts and stuff like that. So that's been okay. My main question today, this is interesting. So I have a house, under contract, and we have someone that has been living in the house for 12 years. Not paying rent. Impossible to call. I talked to the woman once, gave the wrong information. The person that was at the house, we did, a call where, we can all hear a speakerphone, and she gave me the wrong information. So I've called the water company, the electric company. They can't give any information, a phone number, an actual phone number. So what's the best way that as far as getting information with someone that's there? Now, the owner is out of state. She knows nothing about the property. There was a transfer about 12 years ago of the property to her name. And what happened is she is not paying rent for 12 years. She's living on the dime, so to speak, I guess. So
is it in that market in Ohio?
It's in another market in Ohio.
Okay.
So similar, yeah.
So that's far from you.
Yeah.
I mean,
I have a realtor on the ground that has actually gone to the house too and is helping out, with what you guys recommended for us to, look for the realtors to help you with the selling end of the properties and everything like that. So she's been great, but she is doing only what she can do. So we've been sort of going back and forth trying to get in touch with this woman that lives there. Obviously there's an eviction thing that you go through, but I don't want to go that far. Is there anything that you could recommend that I could do?
Yeah, it's gonna be the easiest one. Have you tried reverse addressing the True People search and finding their name?
Yes, I've literally called 15 numbers. She's not answered one of them. She might even be blocking me. I call her multiple numbers. So yeah, it's quite a question. Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of sneaky stuff we can do. There's stuff you can't do, so I'm not going to mention them on this video. Yeah. But there's some interesting stuff I've done in the past. The best thing you could possibly do is, have you had the realtors knock on the door?
Yes. She placed a note after that conversation with an investor that was in the area that wanted to see the property, and I talked to her on the speakerphone with the investor there. She put a note on the door that said, "Stop bothering." So that's what the realtor
didn't answer when you knocked on the door? When they knocked? All right, so they're doing this on purpose. Yeah. This is the only thing we can possibly do. I hate to say it, but you're going to have to get them evicted. Yeah. You're going to help them out. Yeah. Hey, here's how you do the eviction process. I'm going to help you out, and you're just going to have to help the seller out with it. Yeah. You're going to have to sell. Mr. Seller, if you're going to have to sell this property, you're going to have to evict them no matter what, because they're making it impossible for anyone to it, and they're damaging the property. You will make more money by spending the money to evict them than not. Right. And so considering you don't even know who the person is inside, they could be a criminal, they could be doing drugs or trading drugs or a drug house. It could be really a lot of bad stuff. And I don't want you to be complacent in that. And obviously if something very bad, illegal happens in there and they say, you don't even know who's in that house, it ain't going to look good on you, right? Yeah. Like imagine if somebody's doing this crazy, elaborate, like, I don't know, let's do something PG-13. They're running a gambling hall in the house, right? We can probably think of something else going on there because I've gone these situations. Yeah. And the cops call you and say, you're the owner, right? We're going to arrest you because you're running this gambling operation. No. I let it sit there, and I know someone's there, but I don't know who it is. Right. You're saying you don't know? That sounds like you're a co-conspirator in this, right? And you're just pretending you don't know what's going on. It's kind of weird. And so she or he can be liable in that too. Right. And so as someone that has rentals that have turned into drug houses and all these crazy, terrible things, I know who the person is, and that's a tenant, and so I'm fine. But when you act like you don't know anything going on for 12 years, it sounds suspect. And I'm not saying anything bad's happening. I'm not saying this person's doing illegal things, but if that was happening, she can get in trouble, and that's not right. And so we got to evict this person out.
She has no problem with it. The seller wants to get rid of the property. It's been a headache. There's some back taxes, but it's still within the budget of what the investors would pay for it. So everything's good on that end. It's just the person that's there just not really wanting to communicate. So what I think
the cops open the door and kick them out, they're going to have to communicate.
Correct. Yeah. So what I went over with the real estate agent, what she's going to do is I'm going to write a letter, email it to her, and she's going to drop it in the mailbox. And so what I'll do is I'll add some of that stuff in there, like, look, so she'll get something and she'll read it, and we'll go from there, I guess. And then
you can do this too. You can do a notice to vacate, which it doesn't legally cost anything. Right. You just put a phone number there, your phone number.
Yes.
And then they'll probably have to talk to you. And you can make it really scary because it's technically legal. Yeah. As a representative,
she's been there for 16 years. This is the original.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So
did she not know the information on it?
I have no idea.
So if they're not answering you, email the realtor a letter and let the realtor make sure they get paid on this. If they're going to be the cash buyer. Yep. This is a representative representative of the owner.
Yep.
Due to no communication and no rental payments, we are giving you a notice to vacate. If you have any questions or you want to deal with this without having an eviction on your permanent record, please call here. If not, we will be going through the legal court action of the eviction. That's not illegal. That's not threatening.
Right.
You don't want to slap an eviction record on like a single mom or something. Like it's never a good thing to do. I would feel bad doing it, but I'll slap an eviction record on a single mom that I've told them to get out, or I want to help you. I'll give you 60 days and you're refusing and give me the middle finger and call me names. I'm gonna have to put that on your record. Having an eviction on your record is really bad. It's really bad. So I want to feel good. And if they refuse to communicate from there, hey, put that eviction on your record. You'll never get another rental. So
that's what I think. That's it for today. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it.
All right. Just remember, man, you know that people will take from people and never want to give. And they will suck somebody dry of stolen rental income forever. Some tenants are like this. So you remember, you are doing a favor for the tenant. Sorry, not for the tenant, but for the lady. Okay. So you're actually helping somebody out because this tenant's technically stealing money out of her hand. And so do the thing that's going to help the people out. And so do the right thing, man. I don't want to slap an eviction instantly. I'm telling you, that little letter, make it scary. Put it white. Make sure it's red ink. That sounds scary. And write that scary language in there. It's not a threat. You're actually helping people out, and you'll trust me, dude. It worked.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All right. Keep it up, dude. You get paid in proportion to the problems you solve. This is a huge problem, which means you'll get paid very well. Keep it up, man.